Okay, hello dear friends, good morning. Such a beautiful, beautiful, tender morning. And I have a couple of hours time in my hand. So I want to do an outfit of the day and also to enjoy something outside of my place, my workplace. So this is the outfit of the day. Let me put my bag here. So this is almost actually the same dress and same everything. Only thing different is the scarf and kind of silly. But I didn't wear it yesterday. I remember there was one time in school I teach student, and one student said, "Oh, you wear the same clothes like last time?" And I said, "Yes, we do wear the same clothes for a couple of times." And well, anyway, so let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful place and enjoy every moment we can enjoy, and that is important. So this is a Gamble Garden, and it's a community garden, I think. And as I heard, this is from Procter and Gamble's family, and they decided to donate to the city, and there are several bidders want to get to take care of this place, and there was a long and quite tedious battling, debating, discussion, and finally the city decided to give the management to the horticulture garden, or the gardening society of Palo Alto. So they kept this place a beautiful garden, no development. You know, in this area there is always the sort of development make into building or things. They kept it like this and make it into a community garden, and people working here, a lot of them are volunteers taking care of the plants here, and they have lessons, gardening lessons, gardening classes, and gardening hangout. See that there is a garden chair and bicycle parking and a warm house and a lot of things. And it's a very rare opportunity, or very rare place in the middle of downtown and in the middle of the most expensive real estate area. And there is a garden not for development. And Palo Alto has a lot of these things. There is another park that was also donated to the city, and the will has it that the park will be used for not for development, but for the enjoyment, entertainment, and the relaxation of the people of Palo Alto. Unfortunately, I do not live in Palo Alto, so I could not go to that park. And my son had some classmates or some friends had that place have birthday party, so I have been there. And some people has different ideas, say that oh, it is so bad, and it's only for the people, it's so snobbish for one city's people. But when you know the history, you kind of understand. And that's the will of the donor. And one person donated her whole land to the city, and I think she has the right to make sure that it is away from further development. We need this kind of place. I know it is important for everyone to have place to live, to have a shelf to cover. But on the other hand, it's also very, very important to have this peaceful and quiet place, because it's rare, because it's more precious, because we need it. We need this kind of quiet place in the middle of the city, in the middle of the rush, hustle life, in the middle of chaos. We need it. We need to look at the flower. We need to be away from just 1 block away, right? 1 block away, you can hear the car driving, the traffic. You can hear everything, the noise of the city. But here, when you put yourself into this serenity and you forget about the surrounding, this is gold. And sometimes for me, I like to go to coffee shop. And just a couple of minutes ago, I passed by a coffee shop, Joe the Juice, and I have been there several times. And it's a beautiful, beautiful coffee shop with good furniture. And they opened up a lot. And some people say this will be the high-end Starbucks or something, because they make it everywhere. And so I went to one of them, and within a 1 mile radius, there are 3 of these high-end coffee shops. And I didn't walk in because, to my disappointment, it's always very, 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 very noisy. And they play music very, very, very loud. And how can they play music so loud? Anyway, I like to go to coffee shop to see people, to see life, to see some music, to see kids running, screaming, not so running, screaming, to hear kids, children talking loud, and it's all natural. But when you have to listen to a music very loud, I always cannot find the enjoyment of it. And for some reason, I feel loud music has no taste. Maybe because I'm an old woman. I myself does not have taste. Right? Okay, I will. That's me, silly, silly, silly me. I have no taste. They have taste. It's me. The problem is me. I know. Okay, let's keep on walking and enjoy the flowers. There are people, they look very much like retired people, and it is a very serene place. People come to meditate, to contemplate, and just to be oneself. It is beautiful, always. There is just too much noise everywhere, and the sky is full of noise because of airplane flying. It is romantic to think about your loved one, or the one you care, or your family, or your friends up in the sky, going to a new place. It's romantic to think about it, but it's much less romantic to hear the noise of the airplane. Life is this paradox. And this place is a museum plus a residential house. I think the family has donated the half of it to the Gamble historical home, and the upper part is actually closed for residents. Oh, look at the magnolia, 玉兰花. And this is the time to go to see the magnolia. And today, as I was walking out of our workplace, my colleague said, "Did you have a good weekend?" I said, "I had a good weekend. I stayed at home, and Sunday it was extremely beautiful, and to see the sunshine on the streets, and the weather is starting to get warm. People wear shorts, wear skirts, and so beautiful and romantic. And I was just around my city in downtown area, walking. Nothing is more beautiful, more relaxing than home. When you are surrounded in your home area, you know where you go for food, you know where you go for drink, you know exactly how to make yourself the most comfortable while enjoy the relaxation of normal life, everyday life, of people going out, just relax, just an afternoon shopping or stroll down the street is the most beautiful. And my friend said he went to Gamble Garden along the mountain road, biking on the mountain, had some wine, enjoy the afternoon. So beautiful, so beautiful. And Gamble Garden is famous for this magnolia. I think it's time to go to see to see more of this beautiful magnolia. Anyway, it's time to call it an end. I wish you happy every day. I love you, I really do. Do. Look at my hair. I like this hair has this different color actually. And I used to be afraid, and more I am get used to it. It's like something old that you have. After using for a long time, you build up that feeling, that connection with that. And I am building up my connection with my hair. And I like it just halfway white, halfway brown, halfway black. It's kind of interesting, don't you agree? I love you, I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.